Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 13 and has autism. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. So I'm gonna say, I always love when I say this because it's truly not really what it is, but for lack of a better term, and for me to not really have a good term as to what it is, I'm going to say that I'm going to do kind of an abstract tree. So we'll see how this goes as we go along here. So we're just going to we'll figure it out as we go along. That's what I'm going with, at least. So today is Friday. I have to keep convincing myself of what day it is because I'm still kind of on I keep thinking today's Saturday because we had some relatives that were here, and then they for Thanksgiving, and then they left. And it always throws me off when it's Thanksgiving is on Thursday. It just feels like it's Friday. I don't know why. Anyways, so we are on the tail end of Owen's Thanksgiving break, and he's done really, really well, but it's a lot for him to process. So it's just one of those things that when you're so excited about school and being in school and all of those things, it's hard to have, like, he has a hard time processing the now, like right now. And he always wants to be in the days ahead. And so I get it, but it's hard to convince him to focus on, anything else besides that. So it's just a matter of getting him to kind of learn how to appreciate the moments we're in. And quite frankly, I mean, how do you do that? How do you express to somebody, let's focus on today when there's so much more to go through, And I talk to him a lot about it. Like, I want him to learn how to experience moments that are, happy moments for himself that doesn't involve being so far ahead of time. Because he just can't, he can't make it so it's in a specific, time frame, or he has a hard time, just a hard time concentrating on now when there's too many other factors and things that he wants to do and participate in. And I don't mean like next week. I mean like years down the road. Like he can't stay focused on something that's happening years from now. I mean, he can't stay focused on something that's happening now because he is focused on something that's happening years from now. I think that was I was not expressing what I was trying to say. I'm concentrating on my very abstractedness. But we almost, people, we almost had a lot of art going our way here. But who doesn't have a hard time concentrating on something when there's so many other things to think about and look forward to and be involved with and know, and it's hard. I mean, that's hard stuff. So it's kind of trying to figure out what we can help him kind of discover or like be passionate about, and let him just make his decisions on what is going to happen. So that's kind of how I look at it, is like I just have to make it where he's happy in the moment, even if he's still like very much looking forward to so much more. Oh, I'm making a mess. Not well. I am making a mess on here, but I'm making a mess over there. So and now I'm gonna go back in and just kind of do some more like longer things and add some other elements to my whimsical tree here. Whimsical. That's better than what do I keep saying? Abstract. I'm telling you, between chemo brain, thyroid brain, and mommy brain, my brain is gone brain. Oh, it's quite interesting how much of my mind goes in and out of like the world of id. So I know it's always in there someplace. It's just a matter of figuring out where it is. But you know how that goes. Trying to add like some bulbs, like looking like things. Maybe that's what I'm doing. So anyways, today Owen did not want to go anywhere. And I completely understand. He had such a good day, good week, with our relatives here and being able to enjoy just his time with them. And I'm gonna sneeze. Seeing, just sometimes he has a very hard time kind of focusing on other people, and like, because he wants grandma time when he's at his grandma's house. Like, he can't comprehend that others are there when he is supposed to have grandma time. So for him to be able to get excited about all these other people that were there, it's wonderful. It's so cool. It's, exciting that he was able to focus on more things and do more with them as well, and so it was a nice time to have a lot of growth. I mean, it's really, I can tell how much he's growing and just changing rapidly. A rapidly changing O. See, I gotta do my star. Always have to do my star, like, figure out which way to kind of move him. And then you have to hold your breath that you get it in the right angles. Ooh, I gotta sneeze. I don't like when I can't sneeze. Anyways, I can't concentrate and talk and make a star all at the same time and think about sneezing. So anyways, he had a great time and did incredible with our relatives. As I'm looking through this, I'm like, this is a mint color. Let's see if I have any left. Yes, I do. Ooh. Oh, I wish I could sneeze. Talk about Owen not being able to concentrate on the here and now. I sure can't when I gotta sneeze. So he kept asking me. He has a hard time understanding, like, he gets it that people don't necessarily live here anymore, but he can't quite comprehend what, like, a vacation is. And so he kept thinking that our relatives were moving to Florida or had moved from Florida. And then he kept asking me, well, were they going to move to this county or sorry, this city or this city or this city? And so I kept telling him, no, they're, going back to their home, but they'll be back to visit us another day. And so he asked if they were going to be here next Saturday. And I said, well, not that quick. Like, it's not that fast. And so he doesn't quite get the time frame of, how long something's going to be. But, ooh, the sneeze. Talk about distracting. So, anyways. I feel like it needs, like, brightness. Like, if I could, I don't think there's any way there's any of this one left. I think I used it and I want some, like, sparkle to this. And I don't feel like I've got any sparkle. Ooh, that's a mess. Let's see if this will do anything for what we want it to. I made it feel so dark. It just feels so dark to me. So I told him that they would not be back until probably next summer. And then he wanted to know what month. And I told him I did not know, but he will he will definitely ask me some more. So, but I'm excited because that means he really connected with them, and he's very excited about it. So makes me happy. Makes me happy. Feels so dark. Okay. Well, I feel like I'm going to make it even more out of sorts, so we're just going to stop. We're going to stop. Ooh. Let me see what I think about this. Okay. Okie dokie dokie. Ooh. All right, so that one. I'm going to sign this O for Owen, and L, and B. I think back just a few years ago, and Owen and I, trying to go to Thanksgiving, he didn't want me to even be there when he was there. So for him to be able to handle now extra people in his, time frame is just incredible. So always remember, there's always hope for tomorrow. And Owen proves that every single day. So, all right. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of our day. Toodles, toodles.